This is one both teams have had circled in the schedule since the start of the season. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the squad that's looking to put on a show here today, against the 18th ranked team, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Bearcats have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
See what the call is on first and 10. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Just a small gain, looking at second and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on fourth down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
Automatic on the PAT. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. first down here for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And now from the pistol formation. Here's the option play. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And, boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Trying to extend the play. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And that's a first down for the offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. There's the snap, quarterback setting up the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. But I took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Loses 5. Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, running with purpose. Picks up the first, looking for more. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. That's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game. Maybe going back and forth all game.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And now the handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looks right for a quick completion. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. He pulls in the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Handoff in a single back formation. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And they tack on the extra point. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. Right down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it from the gun. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Bearcats offense back out there now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's got his man open downfield. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Snags a quick throw. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. Secondary backed up off the ball now. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And that's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking for his back. The ball is caught. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout by the
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Got him. He's sacked. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. I'm running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bearcats will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. first down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Caught near the sticks. It's Leon. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll give it to the back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it to the left.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties open.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Sam Houston. They'll take the lead in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And you're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Tackle made after a big gain. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The tight end has got it and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the wideout goes in motion. It's an option look. Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Sam Houston's offense back out there now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Now they're running on the toss. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the return ran out of bounds, so no return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And And the Bearcats offense back out there now. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble now. He's found some room at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.